Welcome to another episode of the NewsRamp Book and Publishing Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, excited to bring you today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we gather the latest business news from the best sources, ensuring you stay updated and engaged. Before we begin, a quick reminder. This podcast features AI-assisted production and voices, but the news we present is genuine, with full stories available on newsramp.com. Today is Thursday evening, November 13th, 2025, and we've curated a fantastic selection of book and publishing news just for you. So whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing, stay tuned and let's dive right in. Let's kick things off with our first headline. Former NASA Space Shuttle engineer releases groundbreaking book on anxiety relief through energy therapy. Former NASA Space Shuttle chief engineer Mark L. Fox introduces his groundbreaking book, Go Find Joy: The Science of Calm, Erasing Anxiety with Energy Therapy. Drawing on his engineering background, Fox presents PMF therapy as a drug-free solution for anxiety, pain, PTSD, and sleep disorders. The book includes a foreword by Dr. Pedram Shohai praising Fox's work as revolutionary. Fox's Vibe device, operating at frequencies lower than a cell phone, offers relief for various conditions. Go Find Joy features testimonials of life-changing results and practical tools for readers to explore energy therapy. Fox invites readers to take control of their health with a 30-day money-back guarantee on the Vibe device.
New book by Dr. Walter Malone Jr. offers hope for a generation seeking purpose. Dr. Walter Malone Jr. addresses the rising mental health challenges in his new book, Tailored to Win: Aligning Your Life with God's Plan. Drawing from scripture and decades of pastoral ministry, Dr. Malone offers practical principles for finding purpose and overcoming anxiety and depression. The book, releasing on November 18, 2025, through the Church Online, LLC, publishing division, provides a roadmap for living a fulfilled and empowered life rooted in faith. Through real-life stories and scriptural teaching, Tailored to Win guides readers from weariness to spiritual strength, offering confidence, peace, and direction in difficult times. Dr. Malone, pastor of Canaan Christian Church in Louisville, Kentucky, aims to help individuals live a life synchronized with God's purpose. Loving Jesus and His Church, God's Love Design for Your Local Church. Pastor and author Karen E. Cedergren shares her latest book, Loving Jesus and His Church, God's Love Design for Your Local Church. Drawing on 45 years of ministry experience, Cedergren emphasizes the importance of the local church in a believer's life. She reminds readers that loving Jesus means loving His church, and explores the church as a spiritual family and community for personal and collective growth. This book is for pastors, ministry leaders, church members, and anyone seeking a deeper connection to their local church. Karen E. Cedergren's passion for building strong church communities shines through in this insightful and encouraging read.
Liberal democracy is battling for survival. Author Tim McCormick sounds the alarm in his timely new book. Political analyst and author Tim McCormick sounds the alarm in his latest book, Liberal Democracy: Battling for Survival, A Plan for Action. McCormick delves into the forces undermining democratic systems globally, from financial corruption to social media influence. He warns that democracy erodes gradually, with freedom of the press and civil rights slowly disappearing. In 24 chapters, he traces democracy's evolution and offers practical reforms for citizens, media, and governments. McCormick's book, finished after assessing the first 100 days of the second Trump presidency, serves as a scholarly and urgent call to protect our most fragile inheritance.
Unbroken, Robert Crawford's inspiring memoir, celebrates faith, endurance, and a life of purpose. In Unbroken, a story of adversity and resilience, Robert Crawford shares his powerful testimony of defying limitations, injustice, and personal loss to rise into global service and spiritual leadership. From a zinc-roofed childhood in rural Jamaica to international ministry across Africa, the UK, and beyond, Crawford's journey is deeply human and hopeful. Despite challenges like failing exams and wrongful arrest, he found strength in his mother's love, a sense of purpose, and unwavering faith. Crawford's memoir is a roadmap for those facing hardship, a tribute to family and faith, and a call to live with compassion, courage, and service. For readers interested in spiritual memoirs, Caribbean heritage, or stories of resilience, Unbroken is a must-read.
New book asks the question, is it still safe for Americans to travel the world? Is it still safe for Americans to travel the world? The new book, Evil on the Roof of the World, by William Elliott Hazelgrove, explores this question. The book recounts the tragic story of Jay Austen and Lauren Geoghegan, who were killed by ISIS terrorists during their cycling trip in Tajikistan. Despite checking the State Department site for travel risks, the couple faced a deadly attack. The book raises the question of where Americans can travel safely in the world. Hazelgrove, a national best-selling author, delves into the risks and adventures of international travel in his upcoming release. Stay tuned for Evil on the Roof of the World by William Elliott Hazelgrove, coming out on November 13th, 2025, published by Bloomsbury Publishing. Woodbridge Publishers unleash a dark new horror, Veil of the Malefic, The Infernal Awakening. Woodbridge Publishers has unleashed a dark new horror with the release of Veil of the Malefic, The Infernal Awakening. Written by Jonas Ethan Harris, this supernatural horror series combines gothic terror, psychological suspense, and small-town mystery. The story follows Damon, a bullied teen whose nightmares become reality, leading to a demonic awakening that threatens his town and sanity itself. Sheriff Max Sanderson and Deputy Samuel uncover horrifying crimes and buried secrets, all connected to the malevolent Lucius Azazel. Harris, a scientist-turned-writer, delves into themes of bullying, isolation, and societal breakdown, making this book a chilling social commentary. Veil of the Malefic, The Infernal Awakening is available in paperback, hardback, and ebook formats, inviting readers to step into the darkness of revenge and face their nightmares. William Elliott Hazelgrove's new book revisits one of the most shocking tragedies in adventure travel, Evil on the Roof of the World. Best-selling author William Elliott Hazelgrove's latest work, Evil on the Roof of the World, revisits the tragic story of Lauren Geoghegan and Jay Austen, who were murdered by ISIS during their cycling trip around the world. Through diaries, blogs, and global reporting, Hazelgrove reconstructs their journey and explores the clash between innocence and evil. Early reviewers have praised the book as meticulously researched and haunting. Hazelgrove's exploration of how kindness with fanaticism in the mountains of Tajikistan sheds light on the enduring tension between hope and cruelty. His narrative, focusing on the clash of pure belief and evil, offers a powerful meditation on belief and violence.
Do millennials believe or want the American dream? New book of murdered couple poses the question. Millennials are questioning the American dream more than ever before. Jay Austen and Lauren Geoghegan, a couple who quit their jobs to bike around the world, were murdered by ISIS terrorists after just over a year on their journey. They rejected the traditional idea of working for decades and then enjoying life later. William Elliott Hazelgrove's new book, Evil on the Roof of the World, follows their unconventional path. Hazelgrove, a national best-selling author, explores their pursuit of a different American dream outside the 9-to-5 grind. The book will be released on November 13th, 2025, shedding light on the growing trend among millennials to prioritize living in the present.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Book and Publishing Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.